get into this. Okay, so right off the bat, I start off by charging Shadow Ball. Okay, so I charge Shadow Ball, me, yellow Mewtwo, and then the other person, blue Mewtwo. Blue Mewtwo doesn't approach and then stops once he sees that I'm charging Shadow Ball and then goes for the grab. You'll see that I go for a rather odd option here, where afterwards I double jump and then try to teleport cancel onto the platform. Sorry. Yeah, so that is a technique that Richbound, Abadongo, they'll use a lot, and it's very good way of getting out. However, I just flubbed that ridiculously bad. Okay, so let's look at the series of events here. I start charging Shadow Ball, but I'm put into the corner. So then, after being put into the corner, I'm like, okay, he's right there. I'm right here charging Shadow Ball. There's nothing I can do besides grab. So I'm like, okay, I need to get out of here. I go, jump, double jump, teleport down, miss it. Because of that, he is able to get the dash attack off. Strong hit of dash attack, it should, in theory, follow up into a forward air, definitely an up air. But he goes for the forward tilt, probably a misinput. So I fall down, and then he goes back, as you can see, over here. Gosh. So right here, he can cover a ton of options. If I try to do a Shadow Ball get up, he can down tilt, he can just forward air. If I try to do a roll, it's just up tilt, grab. If I jump off the stage, he's in the prime position to punish my jump, air dodge, whatever I do. So he's like, okay, I'm going to wait back here. Goes for the Shadow Ball charge. Probably expecting me to go for the ledge. I'm sorry, my voice is doing horrible today. Okay. And I go straight up. However, he then immediately goes into Shadow Ball shield cancel full hop nair. Okay, which is great. That's a great option. Every single thing I do here, I do this, and because of this mess up right here, all this follow-up stuff happens. He gets the forward air, F tilt. I go up with an up air, expecting him to try to punish me because I'm at low enough percent that follow-ups are possible. I don't want him going for a dare or getting too much time on stage to prepare for an edge guard. So I go for that, and then boom, he's just like, okay, yeah, I'm just going to full hop nair you right here. What are you going to do about it? I'm like, shoot, and then I DI poorly. He goes for the forward air, and then I'm like, oh, I have a brilliant idea. Best idea of the century. I'm going to air dodge. And there goes my stock. So in a nutshell, because I miss this ledge cancel right here, Blue Mewtwo is able to kill me. That is a really good punish game. And yeah, so I come down, I'm like, okay, Shadow Ball, I want this. And I'm just going for it. So I go for an aggressive option. I have him in the corner right here. And one of my favorite mix-ups is after throwing a Shadow Ball, they're usually going to shield it, especially if I'm throwing it out from this far away. However, I can go up and I can grab them, or I can forward air them. At higher percents, you can even mix it up with an up smash. Try to whittle down their shield enough. But this worked because if they try to grab me or attack me when I rush at them, the forward air will usually hit them. And if they stay in shield, the grab will hit them. So it's really a win-win situation. There are ways out of it, of course, but it's a pretty good mix-up. So I go for that, and luckily I get the fair. He goes and uses Shadow Ball to land, and I get another fair. Shadow Ball is a good option. If he had automatically canceled into shield, he would have been able to get a back throw off of me, but thankfully he went for another option. He might have been going for grab or just expecting me to retreat. So at this point, I'm like, okay, what can I do here? He's right here. He's going up towards the platform. So right now, I would want to chase him. Yeah. Okay, so this was really just like off the cuff, this punish right here. So I get double fair. I'm like, okay, I'm here. Now, if he goes for a double jump up air, like right here, that down air would have hit him. And then I'm like, okay, now he's going to teleport to the ledge. So I just down aired. He could have lived though. Oh shoot, I went too far back. Yeah, he could have lived. Just online timing is hard, all that stuff. Okay, so I'm sitting pretty at 0%, and he's sitting pretty at 0%, and we are now 25 seconds into the match. So, let's move on. I decided to get a bit of a Shadow Ball charge right off the bat. Yes, I full charged my Shadow Ball. At 0%, I don't really mind going for a full charge if I can. Personally, I usually try to go for 3/4 charge, and against people with reflectors, I like half or less. Just because I don't want to risk a 0% death. I don't want to risk that. Or an extra early death. However, I go for it here, so I'm probably going to end up throwing it away or doing what I did before and trying to go for a mix-up read option. Blue Mewtwo is going phasing. Yes. Okay. Okay, so right here, no. I'm going to go back to the rest of the stuff. But if you get nared, and they're going like that, you can hold away from them, and you'll get out pretty easily, because you can see, right here, I fall out of it. That is because Blue Mewtwo has too much momentum. He is moving too fast, and he's not slowing down. So there are various ways you can do it, various things you have to keep in mind. And there are ways around this. I have a video on that if you want to go and look at it. But this is something I'm still trying to get my head around a bit more. The easiest way to counter this is to simply stop moving and then just fast fall immediately instead of continuing the arc. So you fast fall a bit earlier than usual, and it'll work out in your favor because they're DIing away, so they'll still end up in front of you. Anyways, so I go for the Nair. That was probably just me throwing it out, seeing what will happen. But Blue Mewtwo reacts. Blue 2 reacts fast enough and just sends out that Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball grab. I try to fair him upon landing in case he goes for a disable or he goes for a forward air. That would have hit or traded. Sadly, I get tipper down tilt into forward air, and he goes for that. So this, I'm annoyed about. There needs to be a 3-second back button. I am sorry. I'm just going to tap this key repeatedly. Okay. So this up tilt right here would have hit him if he had ledge canceled. I was expecting for the ledge cancel. The ledge cancel was possible if he just went straight down. Instead, he went at an angle and ended up on the stage, and my up tilt just whiffed. So that up tilt would have either tippered him or put him in a hit him with the sour spot, which I could have comboed up into a nair or something like that. But sadly, it missed. So moving on, I go and I try to forward air. You'll see this. So I'm like, okay, forward air. I forward air his shield. Usually this is safe. I have pretty good spacing. You can notice there's quite a bit of space between us. He's moving this way. I'm moving this way. But then I immediately follow that up with a down tilt. Which just Mewtwo nair beats down tilt. So he gets the nair and I fall out of the nair. At this point, yeah, he goes for the confusion. Either a confusion or a fair would have been a perfect option there. However, I do very much so agree with the confusion, as it puts me into a disadvantaged state, while the forward air would have given me stage control, as I wouldn't have gone off the stage. We would have just been neutral. But this way, he maintains the advantage. I have to pick an option. So yeah, I choose right here, just retreat, stays safe. I don't want anything to do with this. I just fair away in case he decides to go for an option, and then nair into him. So right now there's this space between us, and it's really free game what someone's gonna pick. Me as Yellow Mewtwo, I need to decide what he's gonna do. Is he gonna try to punish with a grab? Is he gonna do something else like a Shadow Ball? Is he just gonna retreat, or is he gonna jump nair? I'm guessing he's gonna jump nair. Nope, he's gonna go for the grab. Punish me for that. So yeah, I am just getting hammered in this game. He's pushing me into the corners, keeping me at a disadvantaged state. By the way, in case you don't know, up air is a beautiful option. Just look at that. Covers so many options there. If he'd rolled in, I could have dash attacked him afterwards. If he stood up, I would have hit him with the up air. If he jumped, up air. It just covered so many options with that single move. Up air is a great option. Sadly, I shield immediately afterwards. I probably wasn't expecting it to hit. If I was expecting it, I would have immediately short hop nared backwards in order to catch him with that. However, here, I'm probably going to choose a stupid option and go off stage to attack him. Yes, I choose nair, and he's just like, no, 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 no. Double jump up air. Okay, I get the shield out. Alright, so right here, I missed this combo. Oh, you guys want to know how I missed that up smash? Look at this. I used up air, falling up air. Falling up air makes your hitbox very small on the ground. I found that you can also avoid Cloud's up tilt by doing this. So it's a possibility to hit them and your hurt box is close to the ground. I missed the first hitbox of up smash, which pops you up. And then I was too close to the ground for the rest of up smash to hit me, and I was able to perfect shield it because of that. I go for the down tilt out of shield because I perfect shielded it. However, I have on my controls, my R button is set to jump. I use it this way for various reasons. I really like doing it this way because it really helps with double jump up air. I use C stick. So double tap the R button and then pop up on the C stick to get an up air. Allows me to have much more control over which way I go when double jumping because my left hand is still free to do whatever I want. So I do that. However, the main problem is online. It is very hard to get that 1-2 input, that perfect double jump input, and thus I miss this right here and I lose stage control. But landing back air. Okay, so in recent days, landing back air has been my savior. It's so big. It's pretty safe on shield. I've heard some things against that, but it's pretty safe on shield. I haven't been punished yet. If you do a base back air, you're going to get punished, but tipper is just like, you're so far away from them. You're able to hit them, slide away. It's so nice. Very good landing option. Obviously, if they're badgering you right beneath you, it's not that great of an option. However, if they're just like off to the side, in this example, charging a shadow ball, something like that, it's just back air. Okay, and so here, you see me go for this. I try to buffer short hop nair. However, the nair doesn't come out and I just short hop, and that's just misinput on my part. And then Blue 2 really wants to kill me, so he goes for the up smash, which I promptly punish with a grab into forward air. As for this mix-up, grab forward air, I really like going for it. It has really good uses. They can just jump away, usually. If they buffer a jump, they can get away. However, if they air dodge, you can get a fair. If they try to attack you, you can usually get a fair. And if they air dodge on stage, you can get a disable. So there's a lot of mix-up options, and for whatever reason, people air dodge it a lot. Yeah. So there are ways around it. It's not the best mix-up Mewtwo has out of down throw, but it is very nice. So maybe I'll do a video on that someday, going over what I think about it, all that good stuff. Anyways, I get the down throw failure. Oh, and because I did it right on the ledge, they don't go as high as usual, so it works better. Fun fact, down throw fair is also a true combo if you do it frame perfect at specific percents. Very high percent, it's like 120. And on specific characters. I've gotten it once. Okay, so down throw fair. Yeah. Okay, but I still get the grab there. Okay, so this is pretty uneventful. It's mainly just neutral, us poking each other, as you can see. I go for the short hop fair right here, expecting him to dash in. However, yeah, so right here he goes for the B reverse shadow ball, except not really. And so I was expecting to do something else, like run in with it, and so my fair whiffed. However, here I'm just like, okay, he up tilted me, he jabbed. I am not gonna, the up smash is coming. I know that's set up where jab, up smash, up tilt, up smash. And I'm like, yeah, that's probably what he wants. It's best to just stay, wait, and shield. Worst that can happen is he'll grab me, and I'm not gonna die from that. So here I am on the ledge. I go to the other side and hop up and roll on. I have not rolled on at any point during this set or any of our previous games, so I knew I was gonna be safe here unless he decided to go for a YOLO option. Down throw, up air, doesn't connect, but I do get the up smash. So, here I'm on the far side. Perfect pivot, down throw, up air, and now he has to land. That's Mewtwo's great thing, he has to land. I expect him to go for the ledge right there. He goes for the ledge. If he decided to go on stage, the best he could have done is simply confusion. Which would have still put me in advantage. I would lose nothing. He might be able to land on the stage, but I would have just been safe. So yeah, not the best I've played. That first 20 seconds was crazy, but I'm sort of annoyed at my Nair usage. Anyways, this set is from much more recent. Let's see, yeah, this was just from a couple of days ago. Me, Yellow Mewtwo versus a Pit. And so I just liked how this goes, so I was glad I'd cover it. Let's see how I start. Shadow Ball. Yeah, okay, so I start and I go for a mini Shadow Ball, just to see what he does. A lot of Pits I've played start off with an arrow, so I was like, okay, I'll throw out the Shadow Ball, hopefully clash with the arrow. But he just jumps out of it. And so yeah, one of Mewtwo's greatest options out of shield. I just go up, I shield, perfect pivot, Shadow Ball. He lands on the platform and jumps, and I'm just like, okay, I can just full hop Nair here. Full hop Nair out of Shadow Ball is a great option. So much use, really. There's many uses of it. Anyway, so I drag him down, get him here, and I go for the grab. However, he was probably DIing up, so he got out of it. I go for the grab. Okay, so what did he try to do here? He tries to land with an option. He tries to go for a down air. Super close to the ground. That would not come out. Yeah, he cancels it on the ground, and it's a free down tilt for me. So a misspaced down air is his downfall there. As I go, I Nair, fast fall Nair, down tilt. Yeah, and I mess it up. I'm really good at getting the first two, but the third one is when I start hitting trouble. So I definitely need to work on that in the future, just because, yes, I got 44% off of it. However, I could have gotten 70, and 70 is always better than 44% unless it's you. Okay, so the confusion was definitely supposed to be a perfect pivot Shadow Ball. Perfect pivot Shadow Ball is always kind of annoying, simply because it's left, right, neutral, then B. If I press them in any other order, everything is ruined, and I end up doing a confusion. So that's why I throw out the confusion there. And if you see me throwing out confusions like that, it's usually a misinput, just as I'm still toning my game. I go for another down tilt. Full hop there. Okay. I should know, I rarely fight pits. This is the first pit I've fought. This is not for glory. This is on Discord, a person I met on Discord that I'm playing against. So, and we had pretty good lag. There's barely any lag at all. Yeah. Okay, so right here, he up airs me. I decide to go off stage, and then he back airs me. Yeah, that's not good. I could have died there. Okay, so I air dodge out of the up smash, land on the ground, and then I retreat to the ledge. I like that option I picked there. It allowed me to get a down tilt, just pressure him. because I am perfectly fine with being in the corner. I do not mind. It does limit my options to an extent. However, I know how to play it. Basically, I have in my mind a visualization of how I want to play it, what I want to do, stuff like that. So in the corner, I just wait for him to pick an option to attack me, and then I punish him for that option. So I'm in the corner here, and he goes for a nair. He was probably expecting me to run in, but I'm just like, no, I'm going to sit here. And then he's always come down with an option, which is a horrible mistake. So he comes down with a back air, and then I'm just like, okay, I'm going to forward smash you. What are you going to do about it? This is the first Maedhros is an idiot portion of this video. I went for a footstool to disable. There you have it. That was just a habit I had. Oh, okay, look at this. So, right here, I go for the neutral air, and he up tilts me. That was like the jankiest. So I'm neutral airing, and I'm hit like the frame before my hitbox comes out. Okay, so right here, he is definitely going to up air, so I air dodge sort of preemptively. However, one of the great things about air dodges is you can cancel them on ledges. So I land, cancel it on a ledge. Usually, I would have 21 frames of lag right here. However, because I'm able to move and fall off the ledge, I only have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10-ish. I only have 10-ish frames of lag. I believe I did the math right. Okay, so now he is above me, I am below. He is air dodging right there, which is an odd choice to pick, especially because there's not a whole lot I could do. Okay, so he runs forward, jumps, air dodges, probably expecting me to up smash. Like I would shield his attack and then up smash, which is that's a good bait to go for. However, it doesn't help him in any way. So I don't really know what his plan was there. And then here, yeah, I just throw out the neutral air, bait him, comes down with an aerial. I go for an option. At this percent and how I hit him, if you'll notice, I do hit him when he's off the ground, so he does go higher than usual. He probably also DI'd up because he went practically straight up, or he might have DI'd down, I don't know. But I know that up air is not going to hit him when he's that high up, so I went for the read back air, tried to catch his air dodge, didn't work out. So now, after that, I just stay in the corner, F smash, randomly, definitely meant to be a different move. Perfect pivot backwards, and so now he's used up a couple of his jumps. He doesn't have nearly as much aerial mobility as he used to. So I just have to predict what's he going to do. Is he going to try to use the aggressive option and do a quick aerial, fast full forward air, and then punish me for that? Is he going to retreat? Is he going to down air, air dodge? So I need to predict that option, and I choose that he is going to fall back, to an extent at least. And so I just go for the dash attack. The worst that could have happened with the dash attack, if you see in this scenario, is that he would have landed behind me. That's the worst that could have happened. I would have been over here on the stage, he would have been right here, and he wouldn't have been able to punish me. If I did hit him, then I'd put on like 10%. Now he's falling down again. If you remember, he hasn't landed, so he barely has anything. If I were him, I would have gone straight for this platform. Or prepared my shield or something just to get me to the ground, because he's coming into me right now. I can almost guarantee I'm going to go for an up smash here. No. Okay, this is another example of Maedhros is stupid. I went for the footstool disable out of shield because I was like, there's no way I'm going to lose this match. I got cocky. Okay, just jump off the ledge, down air, try to hit him with that. Okay, and so here I'm just trying to go for this, oh yes. Okay. So this is when I'm getting into the baiting portion. Going for these neutral airs, they're perfectly safe. There's nothing he can really do against them, but they do put him into a specific mindset of me retreating. So he's thinking, okay, I'm just going to retreat, which is all I'm doing for this last portion. Retreat. Run forward, retreat. Run forward, retreat. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to down smash. Down smash again. And I learned this from Dark Wizzy. This tactic, as well as just hearing about smashing multiple times in a row. But Mario, if he gets hit by down smash, if he gets hit on shield, he cannot punish down smash simply because his reach isn't long enough and he isn't fast enough. If he perfect shields, he might be able to. However, down smash just has way too much pushback on it. So I know I could do this right here. I could go for this down smash right here. If it hits his shield, there's probably nothing he can do. Okay, and then he sees me go for the down smash. He's like, ooh, lag. And I'm like, no, I'm just going to down smash again. And he runs forward. Okay, so I get a full charge Shadow Ball. He hasn't been, yes. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. I throw that away because I know if he reflects that, I am just dead. I do not want that on me. That is not going to help me at all at this point. I just forgot how much of a Shadow Ball I had when I started charging it up. So I throw that away. He hasn't used Reflector at all during this match, so that's more of a meh idea. But I just didn't want to risk it. Yep. Good backer. Yeah. So here, I just decided to teleport back onto the stage. There was no risk in it. He went for the ledge. The Nair mix-ups. Yeah, so one thing I've heard a lot about is Nair into up tilt, which is why you see me going for a couple of up tilts after Nairs. I have come to the decision I'm not really a fan of it. I don't know. People just seem to be missing. I just can't hit them as much as I would like. So, I don't know. Maybe I need to practice it more. But I'm going for it, and I'm not getting a lot of bank off of it. So I think just, instead of going for the up tilt after, I might just want to try to go for the quick turnaround grab, you know? Yeah, he goes and he grabs, and this was horrendous. Yeah, I did not expect that coming. Roll into the corner, he reads that roll, grabs, kills me. So I come down with a Shadow Ball, see what it's going to do, toss it because I realize, oh, I don't want that. And then he pulls a string off on me. This string is all just because a couple of errors, go for the neutral air, he does down air into jab, up tilts, what does he up tilt? I probably go for, yeah, I go for a back air and he just up tilts it. But I pull off the nair. A series of yeah, look at this series of unfortunate events. Look how sad that is. Then the back air, completely whiffing. He was expecting to get hit by that. And then, yeah, I get this. So this was what I was trying to go for in the previous match. Except I just get it correctly this time. So now he's off stage. Right here, I throw out the Shadow Ball, expecting him to air dodge. However, Pit has multiple jumps. So that was just a meh decision on my point. He goes for the forward smash. Up smash is too fast for his forward smash to punish it. And then he continues landing with these downers. Yeah, I go high into the forward air. So at this point, it's just me reading which option he's going to take. This entire last sequence is just, what is he going to do? I have enough of a read on him that I'm able to just do this. He hasn't done that once in this set so far, and he knows any other option, I would have been able to up smash, so it's just like, go. I even was able to charge that. So I liked how I played in this set. The Pit never did get any games off of me, but he was pretty good. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys later in my next video. Bye bye.